We are definitely back in the building. Like I said before, we just holding it down. We about to get ready to get up on this mic though, and do what we do, when we do, what we do, how we do, if we do it. That was a lot, right?
That was a lot, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We gonna do it.
Drop bars.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is what we do on the SOS show. We drop bars, we drop bows, we show up, we show out, we show off on a Sunday. Not many people can say we show up and show out on Sunday. Like, most people like, oh, it's a rest day. Not for me.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
All right, guys. I clown every day, all day, every day. Your girl Mimi Money does it all. But we got a minute on the track, so let's figure out what we're gonna do. But I had like a hell of a day. I don't know what y'all did. What y'all did?
I chilled today.
Of the legendary Full Force. And I smell jams. Yeah, 953 jams. They keep the house party moving.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Mimi Money, and don't even worry about it. It's your girl, Mimi Money. Welcome to 95.3 Jams on the SOS show. I know you guys caught that little jokey joke. You know I'm the hype one, so I got to keep it going or whatever the case is. But in his absence, we gonna hold down the fort. My boy D is not here today, but we gonna hold down the fort. So I got some guest co-hosts in the building today by the name of
Joffy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Mimi, for having me join you on your show.
And also
Brittany C. Thank you for having me as well, Mimi Money.
all right, no problem. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and jumping in, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna hold down the fort. We're gonna show them what really what the SOS show is about.
We gonna make them proud.
All right, now D, you heard that? You filling in some big shoes. D, they said they're gonna make you proud, so we'll see what's up. But let's move forward. If you're a local artist, singer, writer, song inspiring person, or you have some type of gift or talent, and you would like to come up on our show, on the SOS show, please send your information to submissions at 953jams.com. That is submissions at 953jams.com. Don't slide in my DM, y'all, because y'all know how I get. I'm gonna check it off. Leave it on red if y'all about that mess. No, I'm just playing. Mimi Money loves y'all, babies. But at the end of the day, yes, also for your listening as well, too, don't forget to tune in every day on 953jams.com. You can download your stream or download your TuneIn app. You can stream it on 953 Jams. And you find us on TuneIn and also on your Waze app, too. Just so you guys do know, we do offer that. So, with that being said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had a heck of a week and a heck of a weekend.
Go ahead
and tell us. Well, how was it?
Y'all want to know about my weekend?
I want to know about your
Ooh,
weekend.
y'all so nosy.
Oh, I'm very nosy. I'm all in your business.
We
right.
in your lap.
Let me start with my
your
week. Let me start with my week. So my work day was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? My work week was pretty cool. For some of y'all who know, or some of y'all who don't know, I'm very active in the community. I love my city. I love my people. I don't really care too much about the nonsense that goes on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have my own opinion about that. But at the end of the day, this is still my city, so I gotta rep it. So, like I said, I'm very involved and active in the community and very concerned on what's going on in our local neighborhoods and also the nation. So also, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I'm very active when it comes to the voting polls and elections and knowing who's out there we need to vote for and who's running in office and all types of stuff. So maybe y'all don't know, but if you don't know now, you gonna know.
All right.
Glory.
Learning something new, Mimi.
Yeah, so the 20th, September 20th is National Voter Registration Day. And I am one of those people. So for those of you guys who don't know, that is pretty much a day nationally that most people celebrate because, you know, it takes a heck of a person to get out there, not only to vote, but encourage others to vote, why they're voting, how they're voting, when they're voting, when it's time to vote, and also get these people registered. And updated in the system to be prepared for elections. So that is a national day that we celebrate as BDVRs.
Wow.
Well,
Wow,
that's
wow.
a national day that we celebrate, and we also encourage others to join us who are not registered to vote, or not accurate on their registration or up to date on the registration, who would love to come on in and show up, show out, and get themselves registered. So that's one thing I'm excited about. That was kind of prepping me for my week. And also, we have a lot of things going on in the elections office here in Harris County. We have the logistic and accuracy testing. So pretty much what we're doing as well for that too is we're making sure that there's no oopsies on the machines. or when you're trying to vote, there's no error. So we just want to make sure that the machines are running smooth during election day of early voting and election day as well,
Gotcha.
too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were just preparing for that.
I do agree too, because it was like quite a handful of things that people came out and said, yeah, we're having issues at the polls, issues with this, with information and everything. So that is very, very important, very critical. So yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. With our ADAs and we do have information for, and we do offer things for people who are disabled or handicapped or are not able to go to the polls and get up out of the car and go into the building or into the facility to vote. So we do have accessible things for them to act, people, workers, for them to actually go to their cars or go to their place, their things of transportation, and hand them the information so they can be able to vote.
No.
So we're trying to cover all bases possible when it comes to people saying, oh, well, I don't have the time, or I don't have the transportation, or I don't have the legs.
What?
Wait, time out. Go, pause. But no, I love, but
You know what I'm saying?
In all aside, though, I do love that though too, because like when I go over it and they were saying that people with disabilities, people that says that they can't really physically get there.
Right.
Like, don't worry, player. Don't worry, fam.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah,
we make sure we got you.
Yeah, I mean, and all jokes aside, I didn't really mean to say they don't have the legs, but some people will go the most and say, hey, I'm too tired, or I just can't do it. So at the end of the day, there is a solution to every problem. Also, we also have a new elections administrator as well. I don't know if you guys are familiar with his name or not, but he goes by the name of Mr. Tatum. I call him Mr. Tatum. He's awesome though.
Mr. Tatum, yes, I heard about Mr. Tatum. Yeah.
What'd you hear about Mr. Tatum? What you hear about Mr. Tatum?
Hey, everything you talking about Mr. Tatum, he's an A-OK guy, and I like Mr. Tatum. So
Why you gotta throw me in the mix? How come you can't just say, oh yeah, he good people.
Hey, Mr. Tatum, because I like to.
He can get a play.
Yeah, no, I like to meet people first and foremost, shake their hand, talk to them, and
Yeah.
get an understanding of who they are, what they do, and where they come from, all that jazz. But yeah, looking more over the information about the people that's on the ballot and everything. Looking more at the information with the registration. Did I just rhyme? I just rhyme. Boy, drop. Man,
Yeah,
come on,
you
drop.
did.
Bars
You
all
did
day.
drop
Come
bars.
on,
all day, all
You
day.
did drop
That
bars.
record deal is on the way.
It is
Come
on the way.
Wow.
It-
Here on the SOS show, we make things happen. We make things happen. But with that being said, I'm just grateful about this opportunity. Again, this is I don't know what year it is. I don't know,
2022.
Well, it is technically it's 2022, but
I'm being silly.
I'm talking about me actually helping out with the election.
I'm silly, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
It is 2022. So with that being said, I don't want this all to be upon me, but
Too late.
No, it ain't never too late.
But you know what? I'm gonna give you your flaws right now, because I remember when I first met you and you was talking about this, get more involved and get an understanding of what goes on in your community and everything.
Right.
And where people are more afraid to take a stand and learn more about these things and stay, right there in their pocket. But now I don't want to know about this. I don't want to know about this. You are sorry, my bad. Where people are staying in their pocket and saying, I don't want to know about this. You are getting out there and getting involved, and that's something that we can do, because we're not going to be able to help our situation if we don't know about the situation. Ooh, that's bars again right
That's
there.
bars.
Give me a record.
Are you a rapper?
I mean, somewhat of a poet, don't you know?
Oh, okay. That needs to be explained as well too, because I had no idea you were a poet. But
Something like that.
yeah, I mean, with that being said, it is good to be active, not only, within your community or within the nation, just within yourself as well too. There's, people's like, oh, well, this isn't getting done, and I don't like this person, or I don't like this sense of authority, and I don't want to put no titles on it because it really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, me venting to you, me venting to this person, or us venting to each other ain't gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to do anything. At the end of the day, we got to figure out what we can do as a community and locally to figure this thing out and get the situation solved. That's like us being siblings. Oh, well, mama mean, I got a mean mama doing this or daddy doing that. We venting with each other, but we ain't telling our parents what our concerns is. So therefore, our parents wouldn't even know how to even take action to do something different to try to help us, more than maybe disciplining us in our minds, or maybe tagging or making the solution versus anything. I'm not even gonna say discipline, but just learning what the solution is to help us individually. So that's what we do. I see that's what we do as people. We complain with each other, but some of us, most of us anyway, don't want to figure out the solution. So therefore, it's a sickening and contagious disease that's going around of complaints. I don't know. That's just how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm seeing it.
That's true, because a lot of us do a real good job at complaining.
Oh, excellent! I'll give you an A+.
Real good job, yes.
Excellent.
But you fail whenever it's time to make the change. So it's always, I feel like sometimes we put the voting on the older generation versus the younger, but we always give that children are our future bit. We're
the future now. To be honest with you,
we're
the future now.
But we trying to put it on our children and our grandchildren for this generation, and that's we doing ourselves a disservice by keeping the things in the loop of not trying to make that change in order to vote.
Yeah.
So, and again, not telling you who to vote for, but just to kind of make that shift of involvement, it's almost like pulling teeth sometimes.
Right. And I mean, and it's not even just about voting. It's more so
community involvement.
There you go.
There you go.
Being active, having some type of advocacy. You don't have to join an organization. You don't have to join a what's it called, a 501, whatever.
One of those.
You don't have to.
Organization.
Yeah, You don't have to join an organization.
You don't got to get a tattoo. You
don't have to do all that.
No.
At the end of the day, a simple gesture as not even just feeding the homeless, but just a simple gesture of saying, hey, what do you need? Here's some resources. I might not be the person that you need to go to, but hey, here's a list. This is simple stuff. Here's a list. Here's a website of where you can go to. I might not know how you could, I don't know, if you're hungry, I may not know a food pantry per se, but let me get on Google real quick and figure out something for you so you won't have to starve, or so you can have a meal prepared for the next day for yourself. Simple stuff. But people, like I said, they don't want to take initiative, they don't want to take charge, or they're afraid of what others may say. I'm just saying.
Also true.
Yeah.
That's negative.
And
that's a negative kind of perception of it. Unfortunately, but that's what we dealing with.
But yeah, and then on top of that, like I said, like you said earlier, we're so used to Big Mama, our auntie, our grandparents, our mothers, and things doing these things. The baby boomers and generation X? Are they X before us? Is that
They're
X?
baby boomers
And X. We're millennials and so on and so. But we
are the Generation X / millennials.
No, I think our parents was the generation that.
Okay,
Look,
gotcha.
we'll circle back around to this, but I think our
we'll
parents.
get back to that one.
We're the
letter.
Generation X. But with that being said, we're so used to them and our ancestors and
before us
making those moves. But here's the deal: what we don't understand, or what we should understand, times have changed. Times have changed, which means we've elevated, we've grown. The same tools and the same resources that they had back then, well, actually now, that we have now, that they didn't have back then. We have more educational resources versus what they had back then. They only had word of mouth, and if you were lucky, you might have had a textbook that limited most of the history that was in the history anyway. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Right? Gotcha.
Okay, so pretty much the history was cut out. Versus what we have now, Google, that you could just type in, right at your fingertips, if you have Wi-Fi, if you have, internet connection. We have all those things that you could Google and research. If not, we have your local libraries, we have your law libraries, we have, of course,
databases, publications.
Right.
There are books, actual books that you can check out at the library to tell you in your area where the places are to vote, things like that, or just in the community for the homeless, what to do. Different and other kinds of resources. Some of it is tangible, some of it is online. Others of it is, they do still have that word of mouth going. They do still have the word of mouth, but some people, sometimes with the AirPods, sometimes miscommunication. It gets missed in translation.
Like that game you play telephone.
Yes.
Okay.
It gets like that.
I can sit here and tell you one thing, and then by the time it circles right back around to someone else, it'll be a completely different.
It's pink elephants wearing green slippers, but that's not how it started.
But I never told you, that it was pink elephants.
That.
I said it was pink elegance. And I have on green rippers.
Yes, that's how
what
it
are
started.
rippers?
How about that?
They are pants.
I'm about to ask you a question.
I don't know. I just made that up.
That's just like what?
Let's speak. The breeches.
The breeches.
Breeches.
What a ribbon running.
I think I just made up a new word for pants.
Or
right here on.
But you understand the concept though. I'm just saying. It's just, like you said, word of mouth. But it's also good to educate yourself as well, too. There's no reason for us to be hearing hearsay and not doing the research. I mean, it's so much easier to say.
Oh, man,
It's so much easier to say, Brittany told me this. Yeah. I know because Brittany said. But did you do your research for yourself?
And I got a phone with somebody. Hold on.
Well, somebody say their name. Say their name. I'm be like my co-host. He always said, when I be
say their name.
Yeah, when I be talking about people, when I be talking about people, he's like, say their name. Say their name.
Well, I ain't gonna say all everybody. I ain't gonna say their name because there's a lot of us. But on social media wise, like how y'all both mentioned that word of mouth travels fast. The word of, pretty much social media spread fast. The little Twitter fingers be moving and everything.
Right.
And I always see everyone, you silly, I always see everyone argue all day on this thread about when we're going to do this, when we're going to change that. There it is right there. If you get out and go vote and you go out there and get more involved in your community, maybe some things can change, but you just sitting there complaining all the time.
That part. And you know what? And yeah. How do they say it? You have to hear it from the the horse's mouth.
We just make history.
I got you. I'm backing you up.
The mouse can talk too. But you have to hear it from the horse's mouth itself, A lot of people don't know. I had the opportunity to join along with the sheriff's office here in Harris County and help them with special projects that they had going on. And a lot of people don't know they had they had several things. They had a homeless outreach team, which specialized for the homeless here in Houston, and maybe a little surrounding outskirt area. They had a homeless outreach team. They have a, I don't know why I'm forgetting these words. Reentry, there you go. Reentry program. They also had, counseling, for the inmates that were in jail that needed different resources, mental resources, and also educational resources too.
Gotcha.
And so on and so forth. But all these, I say all that to say this, and also, for
our community.
Well, just not our community, but people that needed assistance. that have been through some traumatizing situations to
Gotcha.
keep them off of the streets and to keep them from, becoming somewhat of a cautious society to our community, if that makes sense. So they do have resources. Here at HPD, they're not just pulling people over and taking them to jail when you're doing wrong. There are things that are into place when it comes to community outreach and helping the citizens around. I got a chance to not only see that, but I for myself, but I also got a chance to, bring people that actually need help to these, different resources as well too. So that's a lot of things that we don't see in the community because we're so used to the black and white. We see the boys in blue. We're always thinking, hey, somebody going to jail.
Yep.
Somebody going to
They
jail.
just got arrested.
Somebody
some.
got shot. But something silly like that, or
Something.
something bad. But at the end of the day, we can play the good cop, bad cop. But at the end of the day, there are, just for those who don't know, there are resources that your local police station and also your local sheriff's office or law enforcement do have into place. Again, you would just have to do your research. Again, you would just have to, talk to whoever you need to talk to get that information. But like I said before,
Yep.
ignorance is bliss.
I like
Say it.
that you. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Go ahead.
I like that you brought that up by going to the police officers to speak to them. There was a one point in time where, of course, it's always going on. So sad and unfortunate people that lives are lost through, these certain situations. But it was a one point in time, like a couple years ago, where I actually went to the police department, and I wasn't the one going with like a whole big what's the word, a riot squad or anything like that. I just went there by myself and talked to some police officers, and they gave me some information on like, here's a card right here, here's this, here's that, and they were very professional, of course, talking to me, letting me know what all you can do in your community to help, and also telling me about things that they do in the community to help. So also with that being said, shout out to the good police officers of the men and women of the law enforcement that's doing their job. We greatly appreciate you, and we understand that, you got a lot going on too. But y'all do need to get more involved. And like both Mimi was saying and Brittany was saying, it's right there at your fingertips, like right here. 5 fingers to the not Dave Chappelle.
Not the face.
Not the face. Not the face.
Not the face.
Not the
Spirit
face.
fingers, y'all.
Spirit fingers.
I mean, we all social media all day long.
Yeah.
I can attest, got a business that's neither here nor there, but we're on social media all the time. Our phone is always in our hands. We're doing ourselves a disservice by being like, ha, I just shared a funny meme, hoo hoo, let me make this post real quick. But you could also search for these places through a simple Google search or on your county's database to get the resources to help other people and help as well as help yourself, help educate yourself, and so on.
Right.
Wow.
Whew, y'all done said a mouthful. Thank y'all for giving me a break.
Hey, we can help you out. And you know something else I'm gonna add to?
What?
Y'all know how long it takes to register the votes?
2.5 seconds.
Ooh, say that again for the ones in the back
All
right
right.
here.
Well, I'm lying. It don't take 2.5
About 5 minutes.
It takes like 2 minutes if you already
Yeah.
have your information, your
Right.
your ID, your identification. You already have a sometimes
registration card.
Well, that's the second process.
Okay.
But if you do have your information as far as your identity and also a mailing address and things of that sort, it only takes less than 5 minutes if you're interested. And I really want to encourage not only people to vote, but I really want to encourage the youth to vote.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll tell a story. I used to be one of those people that was like, out of sight, out of mind. It don't affect me. It's not going to affect me. My mom has it. My family has it. It's grown folks' business.
The
I don't
culture has it.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. I don't need to vote. But at the end of the day, what actually helped me understand is someone had to kind of take me under their wing and mentor me a little bit and show me why not only is it important to vote, but it's important to vote now because our mothers, our fathers, our aunties, our uncles, the older people before us, aren't going to be here for long,
Nope.
unfortunately, you know, and most of it is going to be on us, you know, so what are we doing to make sure our history doesn't go in vain, you know, or our future doesn't go in vain. So it's real simple. And my thing is, some people are like, well, voting's not going to change anything. Who cares? It's going to happen anyway. You may be right, but you know what? I don't want to be part of the history or the legacy where I ran my mouth, I talked all this mess, and nothing was done like I wanted it to be done. But at the end of the day, I do not want it. I want to have the reason to run my mouth. I'll put it that way. I would have a reason to run my mouth. If it went wrong, oh well, shit. That's what happens. Excuse my language. Ooh, we on the air.
Excuse her French. Excuse her French.
But at the end of the day, if it goes wrong, you know, whatever. I'm not saying whatever, but if it goes wrong, whatever. If it goes right, then hey, I was part of history. That's just how I feel about it. Again, there's always a way out of no way. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to be one of those people that are like, oh well, you know, we got potholes up in the in the road, and ain't nothing being done about it. You know,
you don't call 211 and resolve that issue.
Shoot, matter of fact, what I'm about to do is figure out where the hell my tax dollars are. I'm gonna talk to the county treasurer, figure out where my tax dollars are. Talk to Uncle Sam or something, and we're about to get this fixed because I'm tired of having to pay for rims and tires and da-da. Now I'm playing.
She preaching now. I ain't know that.
Y'all didn't give me my money. I need reimbursement because this right here don't make no sense.
Next, we got to talk about the Houston drop top. No, I'm playing.
The what?
The drop tops.
Drop tops of what? What drop tops? I'm lost.
It's okay.
But getting back on what you were saying though.
Back on task. My bad.
Y'all, Brittany is very silly, y'all. But no, in real life, for real, what they're saying is like y'all need to get out there and get more involved. I know we keep saying it, we keep stressing because we're gonna keep stressing and keep saying it because we all, like I said, we always see y'all online talking about when's this gonna get done, when's that gonna get done. And Mimi said it herself, she want to be the person that just keep talking trash or keep talking smack about what y'all not doing. So what we not gonna do is not sit on our hands and not do nothing. We're gonna get up and do something.
Yeah.
Think about, you know, your ancestors, your people in your family tree who fought for us to vote.
It goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than that.
Yes.
It goes deeper than that.
Yeah.
Now I can speak for myself and I can speak for Brittany on this one.
Come on
Excuse
now.
me, Mr. James.
Go ahead.
But it goes deeper than that. It's women's rights as well too.
Hold on, thank you.
Yes.
Hold on, let me. I'm
Women's
sorry.
rights.
Let me.
They didn't already try to take away everything else.
True.
But that's a whole nother situation and topic by itself. But regardless of the fact of the matter, it still circles back around to what can you do to change. And people are always quick to do what the hell they want to do when it's time for them to do it. But when it's time for some real stuff, some real, you know what I'm saying,
Heavy hitting.
It's like, oh well, I'm gonna do it. When you do it, you gonna do it. You gonna quit. You gonna quit. I don't like our job. You gonna quit today. I'm gonna quit today when you quit. You gonna quit.
Okay.
I'm gonna quit when you can't quit.
I am going right now.
You're going
right after lunch to go.
Right now you about to quit. Okay, I'm gonna put my 2 weeks notice in
tomorrow. Right.
I quit right now.
Okay, I'm gonna quit right now too.
In real life, I did quit my job.
He
and
did.
just-
He really did.
Why we joking about that? But on a serious note, we can't.
It was for a reason though. He resigned. He didn't quit. He resigned.
I'm letting her speak for me.
Hey, you need to talk in this mic so these people can hear you speak. But he resigned.
Yes.
For a better opportunity.
There we go.
So I'm gonna let you tell your story on that.
Sometimes it's just time to move on and move forward and let God bless you. Wow. Because you just got to do that. But we're gonna stay on topic with this thing. Y'all get out there and do what y'all need to do and put in your vote because, like she was saying, that for all of you who say like that's not gonna affect me, they ain't gonna affect me, they ain't gonna do it. Yes, it is because it's all connected in some kind of way.
Right.
So you need to get involved, get aware, get an understanding, visit these websites, look at these polls and see where is the next closer location. They have a website, like we said, it's right there at your fingertips.
It's www.harrisvotes.com.
Ooh, I like. Oh, come on.
And they do. I am following them on Instagram. They do have an IG page,
And
and they always post every day on what's happening. As far as the election calendar is concerned, they're always posting daily on what the info around the city is, you know, where to vote, how do you do that, when is their next meetings on stuff, when are they going to be out and about in the city so you can go meet them up and give your opinion, things like that.
right. So we do have a website here that we use for Harris County. There are other counties that have their own websites, other towns that have their own website as well, but I'm just speaking on Harris County. It's www.harrisvotes.com. And for those who are actually interested, the voter registration deadline is October 1st. I'm sorry, 11th. Excuse me, October 11th. For those of you who want to register to vote, the deadline for this election is October 11th.
You had me ready on the 1st, though.
Hey, I mean, hey, yeah, you know, maybe I should do a false alarm and say October.
No, we're not gonna mess with y'all.
All right, we're not gonna do that. October 1st. Early voting is October 24th through November 4th. And the last day to request a mail-in ballot for those of you who are 65 and older, and also I believe what you have to be overseas or have some type of situation of that sort as well too to qualify. That's October 28th, and election day is November 8th.
So youngins, you can't mail it in. Sorry, not sorry.
Get up off your legs
Yep.
and go. Get up off your legs and go. So at the end of the day, if you guys, again, like Britt was saying, if you guys want to know more information on it, go to www.harrisvotes.com. Also, for those of you who are interested in being a VDVR, for those who don't know what that means, again, that is a deputized voter registrar. What is wrong with my voice today?
It's active.
Right. So
that heck of a weekend and weekday got to you. It's okay.
I didn't even tell y'all about my weekend, but let's carry on. They are accepting applications and training for those of you guys who want to, you know, volunteer to register, deputized people to volunteer.
You got this.
All right, here I go.
I believe in you.
Woosah.
Volunteer individuals and citizens to register to vote. You'll be deputized, which means you are in the game, like EA Sports. There's something about when you hear something about deputized or deputy or something like that, you feel important, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
You feel like you somebody.
I know I do.
But a VDVR. So y'all get with again www.harrisvotes.com. All right, I don't know about y'all, but I need a break. It's time for tunes. It's time for some jams, all right?
Yes,
so here we
jams.
go. We'll be right back after this. Jams.
95.3 jams. Turn that down.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the SOS show with your girl Mimi Money
Your boy Joffy.
and
Other girl, Brittany C.
all right. We had our I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. We had a
Rap session.
We had that. And I lost my mind. I lost my mind. What they really want from us.
There you go. No, sorry, my
I
bad,
was
my bad.
Cisco. I was
DMX.
DMX.
You was the chorus. You was the background. You was the
You were
everything.
every girl name that he called?
Yeah. How many names? I'm talking about. How many names did DMX call?
I don't know.
I think it was 20.
It had to be over 20. Somebody look that up. Somebody Google that for me, please. How many names? Was that? I know.
You gotta do that for yourself.
Hey, we just had a conversation about the information is right there at your fingertips. Somebody look it up for me, please.
You gotta help us out. Use your influence to help us. You know?
Okay.
Please.
Wait, use your influence to help us do what?
Look up these names from what they really want.
But you, is that what the song is called? What they really want from us?
I think.
I don't think that's what it's called.
Or what they want.
It's been a while. I don't know. What is the song called, actually?
Right.
Oh my God. No,
DMX,
no.
we apologize. We sorry.
Look, that was, look, that song came out when I was like in every bit of 7th grade.
What? Yeah, that was 7th grade.
I think,
Yes,
I think
it
it was
was.
7th grade. I think it was 7th grade.
And that went hard for us junior high kids.
Do what?
I said that song went hard for us junior high kids.
You know, a lot of songs that we're singing now as adults, I never understood as a kid, but it had a great beat. So, and I shouldn't even have been listening to it, to be honest with you.
Right.
At all. But at the end of the day, you know, I was being grown. I thought I was grown anyway until
We all
I got
did.
a real taste of what being grown is. And I don't want to be it no more. I'm just saying.
I don't want bills no more.
This right here, this hood is not what I'm about.
No.
Adulthood.
It's not fun.
I'm not
tired.
about adulthood. But
I just want my fort blanket with the pillows. Pigloo, that's what I want.
Oh, wait, come on, go back. Pigloo?
Yeah, from Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, all right. I had to get off the speed. But yeah, somebody look that up for us, please. Let us know how many names DMX said in that song. I know somebody knows.
yeah. Okay. So back to the topic and the situation at hand. You know, we were talking about the community and just being active in the community, active to vote. The resources that we had, and a lot of us don't even know and a lot of us don't even know how to utilize them as citizens. You know, what we were talking about earlier about the
Getting more involved in your community.
right.
Being more active.
Right. So right now, I do have a caller on the line. He is very, how can I put it, very active in the community. He's very active as far as outreach and policing as well too. I have I have Eric K. Carr. He's a certified financial educator, financial crimes investigator, professor. He has knowledge about like a lot of things when it comes to consulting, debt management, and things of that sort. But anyway, most importantly, he's very active. He's one of the law enforcement that not only has he been through, but he's very active when it comes to letting individuals know about what's going on locally in our community and our county as well.
Right.
So, I'm on the line. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, all is well. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So before we got to you, we were just talking about the things that are going on in our community, like I said, advocacy, outreach, and things of that. So let our listeners know who you are and what you do and what you're about.
Yes. I'm the community liaison for the African American community with the Houston Police Department. I'm also an adjunct professor at TSU. I do a lot of advocate work for financial literacy. So you name it, you know, I have my hands in it in some capacity.
Most definitely. And once again, thank you for joining us here on the SOS show as well too. Man, look, like I said before, we have a lot of things that not only are we concerned about in the community, but also we would like to put action into as well. And I know you are one of the people that we can actually call and count on to either handle that or get it done or see what we can do to make things better when it comes to, you know, voicing our opinions and voicing, you know, what's going on in our district and our county as well.
Yes, well, you know, a lot of people just want to argue and complain or talk about the problem. Only a few are really about solutions and actually putting their boots and hands, you know, on the ground to make things work. So I try to work with the people who are actually working, doing the work, and trying to make a difference.
Most definitely, most definitely.
I love that about what you just said right there. You're a man of many hats. Shout out to D Valentine. But yeah, you're a man of many hats, and we love that that you're doing and take it upon yourself to take others to teach them. And because we just talked about that. We just talked about that, like we all need to get involved. Not being afraid of the people that you see on your TV screens, as far as like police officers, those that are in power. Have a conversation with them and get to know them and get an understanding and learning. So thank you so much for what you do.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Right. A lot of people, complain, as we know, but if you want to make a difference, you have to be that difference sometimes. So, for example, in our community dealing with policing our law enforcement, for years we've been on a grassroots level doing a campaign on recruiting people in our own backyard. People right here that are familiar with, our community, familiar with the culture, familiar with the schools, familiar with the churches. When you bring people from the outside that doesn't have a vested interest into the community, a lot of times you can see things go left. So we can't complain about it, but not be willing to step up and police our own communities or get involved in our own communities. So we do a lot of recruiting and also financial literacy. We talk about the COVID pandemic, but we have a financial illiteracy epidemic in our community as well, where you actually want to see change, you have to start with the economics of things. So it's a lot of things that could be addressed, but again, most people just want to complain and argue and point fingers and not really do the work to make the necessary change.
Most definitely. And you look, my co-hosts are sitting there nodding their heads right now as we speak. But yeah, it's like you said, it takes a heck of a person to get out there and make that jump and make that leap to enforce some type of change. And it might not be, right away, but just to get the ball rolling is something. And of course, we just said that before you got on air. Us complaining about it amongst each other will not get anything done. If anything, it'll probably make it worse. But
absolutely.
Yeah, we do appreciate you for calling in as well. And for those who's interested in wanting to help advocate or help do something different or be about something different, how can they be able to get in touch with you or get in touch with the organization?
Yes. For example, I'm part of APOL, which is the African American Police Officers League. They have a major mentoring with our youth and recruiting event that we spearheaded, also financial literacy program. But if anybody want to get in contact with me for additional information, they can call 281 is the area code, 594-7690.
Okay. And I know for sure the African American Police Officers League, APOL, as you were saying, y'all have the gala coming up as well too, right?
Yes, that's going to be on October 21st. It's a Friday evening. It's a major 5-star Black excellence event in the city of Houston. We have that annual where we raise scholarship money for our students in our communities, encouraging them to go to college or fund their education, whether it's college or other things. But that's something we do to invest back in the community, at the same time recognize excellence and officers that go beyond the call of duty to, save lives and make an impact, in our community.
Most definitely. And again, some citizens, they don't know about it. Like I said, it's more being a law enforcement officer is more than just arresting people, throwing people in jail because they're causing some type of havoc to society or in the streets. So I mean, there are, like I said, there are law enforcement that go above and beyond as far as their job duties to help out, us as citizens. So shout out to you again, Detective Carr, Sergeant Carr. Hold on, let me get the titles right, because you got
Yeah, I'm recently.
you got promoted, so I want to say it right.
Oh, you got
So
promoted.
but it's all good. But yeah, have your listeners also follow us on Instagram at 88POL Houston. There's a lot of information about all the community events that we have. The gala that's coming up, and also we have Black History programs and different events in the community to reinvest.
Most definitely, most definitely. Wow. Again, thank you so much for that helpful information for those who are listening and those who want to also be involved. I want to stretch the event that's going on. I want to stretch the gala, as you were saying as well too. It's a good way to network. It's a good way to see not only, or I'm sorry, see and be involved with the law enforcement as well too.
Right,
So,
and we don't just recognize officers that are doing good work. We also recognize
right.
we are one community. Unfortunately, they try to put police on this side of the fence and the community members on the other side. But at the end of the day, we one community. So this gala, we don't only just recognize those officers that are doing great work, but we also recognize the citizens that are people like you and your other guests that are actually out here in the community advocating. That's actually on the grassroots level. That's actually mentoring and investing back in the community. So we acknowledge them as well and celebrate them.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Wait, talking about go back, Rube, just a little bit, just a little tad, little bit. You just said that you recently got promoted, correct?
Correct.
Well, congratulations, man. We can't just skip over that. Like you put in some hard work, my friend. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's my timing, and it was my timing, so everything worked out from Most High.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Now, how long? You probably said it before, but how long have you been a part of this? Both the law enforcement and financial literacy.
So I got involved in law enforcement with the city of Houston approximately about 19 years. Next year will be my 20. Started off in patrol, Northeast, Fifth Ward area, and then I spent over a decade devoted to financial crimes, financial cyber crimes, where I was a detective unit for a long period of time. And then recently I became the African American liaison and promoted to sergeant northwest side of Houston. So that's pretty much my police career. Now with the financial literacy, it was something I started my own company back in 2014, EC Financial Solutions, just by really helping out coworkers and family members just getting a credit together, and I became a financial coach. And then I leveraged that into my own entrepreneurship business, where I started, just helping more people just get more financially educated. So many people are just, reparished due to lack of knowledge and just misinformed. We'll spend $160 on some tennis for Nikes, or we want to spend $90 on a Nike stock. So started trying to address the financial literacy issues and go from there. So I've been doing that for probably since, I started my company in 2014, but in 2010, I was in a real bad place financially, so I started really studying, really getting involved in financial economics, and put a program together listening to other financial gurus and became debt-free outside of my mortgage, paid off my student loans, car notes, etc. So once I became debt-free, I started helping others change that mentality to a debt-free mentality, stress-free and debt-free mindset. And then eventually I started the company and started helping out others.
Now I hear the sigh of relief when you said, "I am debt-free." I heard that, brother. I heard it, man. So that's amazing.
That's the slave, that's the trap. We have to get out that rat race, because we was tricked. Hey, go to school, make good grades, go to college, get a bunch of debt, and then get you a job. And that may work for some, You know, especially if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. But for most of us, that's not the best recipe.
Gotcha. We greatly appreciate you and for all the hard work you do. Y'all need to talk to this man and get more information. Law enforcement, financial literacy, all that and more. This man is on it, and we thank you for that.
Well, one way they can get in touch with him is at this gala that I'm saying again, and get your tickets. I believe is it on Eventbrite?
Yeah, the tickets are on Eventbrite. Like I say, April AAPOF. If you search that online, I'm sure it'll come up along with other events. But it'll be at the not the Buffalo Soldier. We had that a couple years ago, but the ballroom, downtown ballroom.
I know you're talking about.
It's a really, really major event. All your stakeholders from the community, all your somebody who's somebody, will be there from the mayor all the way down to, other local officials. So it's a major event. We also have our students every year. We get some volunteers from some of my students from TSU, kind of get them in the door to meet and greet and start building those relationships. It's a good time.
Most definitely. Well, thank you, Sergeant Carr, for joining us. I'm so used to calling you detective, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Sergeant Carr. I need to get it together. But thank you so much for joining us. It has been a pleasure, not only for you coming in and tuning in and listening and supporting us, but it's also been a pleasure for you to talk to us about what's going on the law enforcement side, and also getting a overview of, what's going on in the community as well.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, sir.
So if anybody interested in joining HPD, go online and apply. HPD of Careers, we're hiring right now. And you only need 3 years of full-time work experience to be eligible. So you work at Popeyes for 3 years.
It go down on 2 Speed Tuesday now. It go down on 2 Speed Tuesday.
Get you started.
And a good background and good intentions and with a good heart to help and serve.
Protect and serve and lead with love. If you got those ingredients and you love your community, that's what it starts with.
I'm halfway there, but I'm scary sometimes.
Don't be scary. I
Don't
got
lead
your
with
back,
fear.
baby.
Lead with love.
I'm leading with love.
Good.
I'm leading with love. I'm not scary. I'm not scary. I'm just playing. I just want them to think I'm a little mouse around here. But I ain't scared. Me, you don't fear nothing.
Good.
You're not gonna let this smooth taste fool us. We know what we're working with.
Look, we're gonna have to get off this phone line right now.
Too funny.
You can't fool the listeners.
Can't fool the listeners. They love them some Mimi money. I'm sugar and spice and everything nice. Don't worry about that, y'all.
Yes.
Don't worry about that. That's just a little delay. Don't worry about that. But thank you so much, Sergeant Carr. You have a great night. Stay blessed.
Okay, y'all do the same. Stay safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there y'all have it right there from Sergeant Carr. He said it himself. What y'all need to do?
Huh?
What y'all need to do?
Get them spirit fingers,
Y'all won't. I think y'all need to apply for HPD.
Y'all.
Like,
But
you know what?
let me grant writer.
Okay,
better.
so, I mean, hey, but in real life, I was going to do that at my former job.
You're gonna be a cop.
You're
gonna be a law enforcement.
I was gonna do it. I kept failing that test though, man. So,
Man, look.
Yeah.
You only got a little bit more time. I think I don't want to tell everybody how old you are, but you still within that age bracket that you can do. You know who you look like right now? Carl Winslow.
Come on.
Steve.
Carl Winslow.
Let me tell you something, Steve. Okay, I can't do his voice like
No,
that.
you can't. But that's exactly, since you're talking about law enforcement, you look like Carl Winslow.
Man, what's funny? I love my dad, but they always said, "Why you look like Carl Winslow?" My dad, I gotta.
Really?
Yeah, my dad, he yeah. he's in better shape than I am in. I need to get back in shape, so don't at me. But anyway,
Almost there.
I'm gonna get there.
Halfway
Yeah, I'm gonna
Almost
get there.
halfway
I gotta
there.
get
You
back
got
on my boxing lessons and eating right before the holidays. That's gonna be rough. Oh my god. Maybe I'll start after the holidays is over. I mean,
What? Start what?
Eating right and everything. And then,
Why you don't wait till after the See, that's what I don't understand about people.
Why she got to be like this?
Hey, I'm just saying. Why do you have to wait till after the holidays to do right?
Man,
Because he want to eat bad right now
You
and
can
not have the consequences of
Here-
eating
here-
bad when
here's
you
the
started
deal.
right
Here's
now.
the deal. Everybody has a cheat day or cheat week or cheat month, cheat year. At the end of the day,
you know what?
you caught that cheat year, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, start now. You never know if you're going to, what may happen in the near future or whatever the case is, to the point where I'd say it like this, well, you might have to just start eating healthy now.
Portion control. I got you.
See?
Yeah, stuff like that.
You got support.
You do.
And I appreciate that too.
Or just get you a crazy woman and let her stretch you the hell out. That works too.
Look,
Just saying.
my hair is already gone. I don't need to lose my mind.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, whichever one of y'all nice ladies out there, y'all talking about, oh, I'm a stretch James. No, you're not. You can exit stage right. It's about to be a whole different type of show.
How you think I got my figure?
Lord, Jesus.
Oh,
See the-
I'm playing. No bad boys.
See, look at this. But no, in real life though, I did think about, at one point in time I was trying to get into law enforcement at the job I was, because it's where I was working at, it was a campus police, and I could still, apply for it, still go for it. But, we'll see what happens. My heart is in acting, lesbian.
Isn't acting?
My heart is in acting.
Your heart is, so you're an actor.
I'm an actor.
Oh, say that. Your
I
heart
got
is
it.
in acting.
My heart is in acting.
That means
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare.
I have to.
My heart is in acting.
My heart is in acting.
I don't know what my heart is. My heart is wherever it goes. Sometimes it's here today, it's here
There tomorrow.
There tomorrow.
Mhm.
I mean, to be honest with you, like, I don't even know how I got to be a radio personality. I love it though.
And this is how you got there.
I
Just by
love
being
it.
yourself.
Just by being myself. So with that being said, like, yeah, it started off in acting. I know this has nothing to do with the topic anymore.
Oh yes, everything to do with the topic, because people need to find out.
Okay, so once upon a time, there was
Not
a
long
girl.
ago.
There was a little girl named Mimi. Actually, no, but seriously, at the end of the day, my whole situation goes like this. I like what I do. I love what I do, because I know in some way, form, or fashion, I inspire people and motivate people from not only my story, but also walking the walk and talking the talk. And not many people have the courage or the ability to do it. Hence, one of the reasons why I started getting active in my community and being involved in not only the voting part, or the what's the word I'm looking for, the voting political, there you go, the political part of it, but also the advocacy of doing what I'm doing. And it works. It works. I have my hands dipped in many departments, acting, advocate, humanitarian.
I think we all do.
No, we all don't. So all of us do. I'm sorry, yeah. I thought you meant people. I'm like,
No,
You
I'm
guys
talking about 1, 2, 3 right
okay.
here.
No, I thought you were talking about people. Remember that Remington commercial? You're sitting on the couch. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing with your life. You might as well die or come to Remington. Remember that commercial?
I can't stand that guy with the hat tilted to the side and everything.
Come on, you're working at Popeyes for
Still
life.
2000.
Like,
Oh my God.
It was the best though.
that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. He made me second guess my life.
Like I'm not doing that with my life.
I was just watching cartoons.
That's all I'm on.
But anyway, so with that being said, yeah, we all do have our hands dipped in a lot of different things. But I believe everything that I'm doing, as far as what makes me, me. Y'all like that?
I like that.
What makes me is, like I said, I just want to be not only a leader, but just an inspiration to those who feel like, hey, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. Why do I need to do it? But at the end of the day, when you figure out who you are and what your purpose here is in life, it runs so much smoother and it runs so much faster. And most importantly, how can I put this? Gently.
Put it however you want.
No, however I want to. We're going to cut this off right now because I can't cuss on air.
Oh, don't do that.
But with that being said, when you don't give a damn, that's a light cuss word. When you don't give a damn about what people say and you just be happy and do you, the legal and safe way, a life works so smoother, so much smoother. So when you, y'all, so
no
silly.
judgment.
For those of y'all who are not on my live, I got my guest co-host sitting here cracking up at me because they think oh, just because I'm on air I'm gonna keep it PG. No, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real
and raw and relatable.
But yes, most definitely. So that's one reason how I got involved in what I'm passionate about. I mean, I've always been a helper of some sort. I've always been helpful when it comes to certain things, but you know, it wasn't until a few years ago, very short few years ago, that I found out who Mimi is versus who other people thought or wanted to make me believe who I was.
Gotcha.
So making your passion your purpose makes a big deal in life. Amen.
Bars.
What
Yeah.
a bar?
Oh, dang.
Bars. Yeah,
Oh,
y'all-
dang.
y'all-
Oh, wait.
Yeah, y'all didn't know we were gonna have church late this Sunday evening, did y'all?
Speaking of bars,
Come on now.
speaking of bars.
Speaking of bars.
So here on the SOS show, y'all know what it means, right? Showing out.
Showing out Sunday.
Showing out Sunday.
So what we do
Showing out
is
show.
we show up, show out, show off on a Sunday. I don't even know if y'all was prepared to do this because I didn't tell y'all, first of all.
What we doing? What we doing?
But the element of surprise is best. I'm just saying.
So here on the show up and show off, showing out show, what we do is we do a freestyle. So just be prepared for that. I did not tell y'all for a reason because A, I don't know how to freestyle. B, I don't even know if y'all know how to freestyle. But
I
we
don't.
always end the show with a freestyle flow.
But this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so I told you a little early, but at the end of the day, it's all good in the hood.
Thank you. 'Cause I was about
You
to
about
say
to
that. She right on. See, look at this. See, she right on top of it. Yeah.
All right, so that was a little bit of my bars. All right, but before we even go that route, I wanted to again stretch I want to stretch what the show was originally about, and that is about us getting active in our community, getting registered to vote. It is BDVR Day on Tuesday, the 20th. So, for those of you guys who are not registered to vote, once again, if you guys need any assistance, any help, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you guys hit up www.here'svotes.com for any questions, comments, and or concerns. Okay? Early voting, once again, is anybody doing their homework? No, y'all don't know?
Oh, early voting is October.
Is it October sometime?
October 24th.
October 24th, you're right.
Yeah.
October 20, I should have quizzed you. October 24th.
I'm a fail with blind colors. Don't quiz me.
October 24th through November 4th. That's early voting. Election day is November 8th. Okay? And also voter registration deadline. The voter registration deadline is October 11th.
11th, right?
All right? So we about to work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. Also, get with your local district if y'all need to know, what district you're in. Of course, www.harrisvotes.com. Some people are in different districts. Here in Houston, we on the East Coast, West Coast, North Side, South Side, every type of side we
Southwest,
got.
Northwest.
I'm telling you, it's West, we don't know. But at the end of the day, we
East,
are
West.
in different districts, so some of us are voting for other things that the other people aren't voting for, based on your district and based on your precinct, based on your well, not necessarily your county because we're all the same county, but just based on your district and precinct as well too. All right. So with that being said, I'm about to go to a break. I don't know about y'all because I feel like I'm talking too much, but I need a break. So we're gonna come right back. We're gonna put some tunes and some jams in your ears, and we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in to the SOS show. We out right now. the north side of Houston no more.
All right.
I
still love you, north
traitor. Where I stay, something. Dog.
MLK.
No, I'm just playing. Look, I miss the north side of Houston. I'm not from the south side. I want to go back home right now. Like,
You come back home when you ready.
but no, I made a big jump though. But going from the north side to the south side of Houston, that's like day and night. Like, but I like
People though.
Huh?
You gotta get in where you fit in, and you can blend in wherever you go. You
know
know
something different about the south side of Houston versus the north side of Houston.
There.
And they say the same thing about us. But you know, once you intertwine the two, that's when you really see. Like, I really want to go back. Like right now, like back to the north side. But it's okay.
You're not a traitor, my
I'm not. No, I'm just visiting. I'm just visiting. I like your camera. Yours is like doing some weird. Hey.
The quality of this.
Mine, yeah.
Oh,
It's
I got
actually really good.
Sorry, y'all know. Hey, you gotta come up. You dark.
I mean, I'm brown. Like, look, my red.
No, you are not red. I'm probably red.
You're red. Let me see. No, let me see your flesh.
Okay. Remember we used to do this stuff in school?
Right. Let me see.
Who like?
You are, cause I'm caramel. You like butterscotch, and he like
Wait.
almost
So
chocolate.
I'm lighter than both of y'all? Ain't no
Yes.
way. Ain't no way. It just looked like this. Cause I'm close to
Then you do have the glow right here.
Right.
The light.
Let me go back where you are. Where you are. I'm still lighter.
Yeah.
I'm like a blue.
You didn't want to be green.
Dang, even on your camera, I'm lighter than you. I guess I am.
But it's okay though, cause we family.
Yeah, we family.
I got all shades in my family.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We about to go ahead and wrap this up in a little bit. Y'all about to hear my real freestyle flow. Y'all know I came from, but I'm gonna try. You gotta get this little thing right here too when it's time to flow.
All right, I'll get in yours. Dance. Where does ant come from? It's right there. It's crawling in the mic.
Where it came from?
I don't know.
Where'd it go?
Maybe I brought them. I don't know.
He said maybe I brought him.
I've been having ants in my house lately, y'all.
Oh, answer me from.
Girl, don't bring that shit here.
I'm sorry. At least it's not roaches.
Y'all know, don't bring that shit here.
I'd rather bring ants and spiders than roaches. I'm just saying.
No, you got ants because you're so sweet. You're so sweet.
See that? Yeah.
Ah.
What'd you do?
What up, cuz? Oh man, hold up, baby. Y'all, our next radio personality just came in.
Hey, Jess.
Jess, send me your flyer.
What's up, family? It's your health hero and master life champion, Paul Anthony of the legendary Full Force. And I smell jams. Yeah, 953 jams. They keep the house party moving.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Mimi Money, and welcome to the SOS show. All right, so I don't know about y'all. I enjoyed that freestyle flow. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But we about to go ahead and do we about to really break them off with this great ending.
Y'all about to be embarrassed because I'm about to be embarrassed and embarrass y'all.
Who? You ain't about to embarrass me, baby.
No, I'm about to embarrass me.
Y'all not about to embarrass me. All right, you ready?
Maybe don't get embarrassed.
I don't get embarrassed.
I'm gonna just keep going. I'm trash.
I don't get embarrassed.
I'm trash on freestyling. So yeah.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
We about to freestyle.
Let's go.
Here on the SOS show. This is what we do.
I gotta apologize for H-Town. I apologize, y'all.
That's all right. She from the outskirts. Don't worry. She in spring or something like that. So don't even worry about that, y'all. Here we go. Ready? Hit it. All right. I guess I'll start it off.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Y'all let that build. Okay.
Okay. Bring it back. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me see if I can do it.
Take your time.
All right. Freestyle flow. hold up. Baby, what to go? I don't know what I'm about to say. Man, hold up. It's that girl Miosha. I don't give a care, man. You thought I was gonna cuss? Man, hold up, man. It's us. SOS show, yeah, man, it goes down. That girl right here from the H-Town. That's how we go down. That's what we really do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I rap, not rap. I sound like crap, but I'm going to throw the mic to one of you two, one of you three. Take the mic now. Brittany, take it over. I'm not gonna keep saying a damn word.
All right, it's me. All right, we got the meat.
Go.
All right, James, it's up to you.
Hold on, here we go. I don't know what just happened.
I'm not
All right,
gonna
here we go.
Okay, let me try it.
We gonna take it right back again. We gonna let Brittany just sit in
Yeah,
and just listen to what we got to say. I'm gonna pass the mic to what? Jaffe.
Okay.
Jaffe. Somebody please get the
Jaffe
mic,
on it?
please.
I'm on it. Hey, hold on, let me feel that real quick. I'm gonna say Jaffe on that new hit. Oh, B, just stop right there.
We are terrible.
We are
D,
terrible.
we
I'm
need
so
your
jealous.
help.
We need your help,
Where
D.
is D?
We thought we were doing something, D. We need you.
That's what it's not showing out. We done showing out. We need help. That's what the SOS means.
I told you I'm trash. I was feeling that beat though. I was like, okay, wait, did it stop? I was like, oh.
We got so terrible with it. The DJ cut it off like that's it. Just show's over. Wrap it up.
I apologize,
Wrap it up.
Houston. I apologize. I'm gonna sit down.
Hey, let me give y'all my tears real quick.
Hold your tears.
I tried so hard for it to come off my brain and my dome.
Tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, it doesn't matter. That's not the right one.
It just doesn't matter anymore. But look, okay, so that's what the SOS show is about.
My
We show up,
grungy
we
high
show out, we
school
show off. There's no fear for nothing here, all right? So thank you guys so much. Once again, Jaffe and Brittany, thank y'all so much for coming in, holding down the fort. I'll let D know that all was well and we did great. I guess we did good.
Besides freestyling.
The rapping was trash.
Rapping was
No.
trash. You did good.
My rapping was all right.
She did good.
Okay, so the lights just went on in the station. I know what that means. We ain't got to go home, but we got to get the hell up out of here. I see what this is about. I see. But also, y'all, we got our girl, Jess Marie. She just walked into the building. Y'all make sure y'all tune into her show within the next hour from 9 to 11. It's back to the 90s. I don't know. Was that song even? No, that song was not the 90s.
No.
That would have been a good. That would have been a good intro to bring her back.
That
bring
would've
it back in too. But that was Jay-Z. On to the next. I think that was like early 2000s.
That was on to the next. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be on to the next because the next show is coming. So y'all stay tuned for your girl Jess Marie. Back to the 90s. We are out here at the SOS show. We done. Bye. Peace.
Peace. Love y'all.